Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Laura and I'm from UK. I'm from Wales specifically. I realise I haven't actually said that before, so I thought it'd be interesting to know a bit more about me. Today we're building a rental home in Oasis Springs, which is very different from what I'm usually used to building because my family homes is kind of my go-to. So I decided to make more of a modern home, and then I decided to make it into a rental because it kind of gave me that type of vibe when I was doing the interior. So that is what we're making today. Before I go on to speak about the details of the build, I just wanted to say that now that I've reached 150,000 downloads, which thank you all so much for on the gallery, absolutely crazy. I mean, it has taken me like, well, how many years? 6-ish years since I've properly started building to make that many downloads, which is insane. Yeah, so it's taken me that long to make, but now that I've got that many, I thought perhaps I should start doing my channel and all of my socials as a bit more of like a small business, because that's what I'd really like to have, is like my Sims be my little world that I've created that can bring me like a small income, because I still love this so much, and I'm obviously going to do this even if I didn't make anything from it because I love it. But if I can make some income from it, that would be wonderful, because I started this back in August just for fun, and I just graduated university, and then I'm not sure if any of you know this, but my granddad passed away and my gorgeous little cat passed away, and I kind of started doing this as like distraction from my grief, to be honest, and I'm hoping that I can carry on with this as my little media that I can make a small business from and inspire you guys as well. Is kind of like my main goal, and I've met so many lovely people through this already. So anyway, what I was going to say was that I'm thinking about starting taking build requests for like reasonable fees. It would be negotiable. I have no idea what amount yet, but I thought I'd put it out there and ask you guys if you thought that was a good idea. I did ask my Instagram followers and more people said yes than no, so I thought I'd ask you guys. So basically I'd still be making these builds probably every single day. You know what I'm like. But if you guys did have a specific build in mind, you could private message me on my Instagram, which is under Laura Abby X as well, same as my YouTube handle, and you could send me floor plans or a specific build that you wanted me to create, and then we could negotiate a price of how much it would cost for that build, mainly for my time making it. But yeah, I just thought I'd ask you guys if you'd like that, because I mean, if I had the opportunity to ask some other creators to make me certain builds because they're like incredible, then I certainly would. So yes. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, or message me on my Instagram if you do have any requests, and we'll go from there. Anyway, moving on to the actual build. So today we're making a rental home. Now, like I said in the beginning, I was going to make this into like a proper home, but then I decided that it kind of fitted more of like as if you were like going on holidays type of vibe that I got from it. So I decided to make it into a rental. So my idea was that the family that rent this out are a couple, and they rent it out to families, and yeah, so I put 3 bedrooms in this home. We have 1 bedroom downstairs, which I imagine like the couple who own this rental potentially stay here sometimes, and then upstairs is the place that they rent out. So there's 2 bedrooms upstairs with 2 double beds, a single bed, and a infant's cot or crib, whatever you like to call it. So we're just working on the downstairs at the minute, and I really love this kitchen, guys. It's such an unusual shape, but I really like this little nook that has like the oven in, and I added some lights under the top cabinets later on, and it's just, I just really like it. I imagine like my Sims going to the beach and then coming back here and like cooking food all together, and just, yeah, I just really like it. So I imagine the couple who own it are an older couple who are like business savvy, and they wanted to make some extra money through renting their property in Oasis Springs, because I imagine they live in the New World, San Sequoia, and they're just not in Oasis Springs as much anymore. Maybe they used to stay there when they were in university or something, so now they're renting it out for either locals who want a little bit of a break from their home, or people from away who want to stay in a nice luxurious place. So yeah, that was my idea when making this build. It kind of gave me like Greek vibes, and I absolutely love Greece. I've never been there, but Mamma Mia is like my entire world, and I love that island that Mamma Mia was filmed on, Skiathos, or I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but it's a gorgeous place. So definitely somewhere I want to go at some point. Yeah, so I wanted to make it very like nautical and Scandinavian and very Greek. So that is what I went for in this build. So we're just working on the bathroom at the moment. Again, they kind of look the same, but I've tried to start using more different sinks and toilets to not make them all look identical. So we're now moving on to this little games room. Now, I was initially going to make it into another living area or lounge, but I decided that if you're on holiday, you probably have like some sort of communal area that you could all sit in together and play some games. So I added in a ping pong table and a guitar and an easel. So yeah, that's what this little room is for. I decided to add in the bedroom downstairs because, like I said, I imagine that the couple that own this place sometimes stay here, but they rent the upstairs out. So I gave them their own little space downstairs. And I love this rug, guys. Same as the game room. Like, how cool is it? I think it's from Get Famous. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. So I'm just adding in some clutter, and I added in some glasses because I just think they're really cute from the clutter kit. And what do you guys think about the new stuff packs? They're coming out tomorrow. Definitely buying them straight away. So if you guys want, I could do a review on those. But I will be doing some builds of them tomorrow, so stay tuned for that because that'll be wonderful. I particularly like the greenhouse one. I don't know what the name is specifically, but I just think it's really cute. And you can actually have like screened windows now for like porchways, and I really like it. It's so American, which is like so not what I'm used to seeing. I think that's why I like suburban homes so much, because we don't really have like the suburbs in UK. It's just kind of all suburbs. It's either suburbs or like small cities, but we don't really have like a specific area for suburban homes, and I just love what they look like. Anyway, so now we're moving on to the upstairs, and we're working on the children's room. I imagined that perhaps the family want to go on holiday and they have their little children with them, so I added in a double bed for a teenager potentially and a single bed for a child. So I wanted to keep every room white because I didn't want it to be like customized, because obviously it is a rental, so I thought it kind of all fit in together in the end. I just really like how it's really cozy, even though it kind of still feels like cold, if you know what I mean. Like the flooring, gosh, the traffic is very noisy today, isn't it? Must be because it's sunny here. Anyway, yeah, because they've got stone flooring, it kind of gives me like holiday vibes, because obviously in UK everything's carpeted or like laminate flooring or wooden flooring. Certainly not stone, because it's cold enough as it is. So it just reminds me of being on holiday when I was younger in Spain. So that's what I went for every single room, which I've never really used stone flooring in the bedroom, I don't think. So it made me feel very like holiday vibes. I hope you guys know what I mean. You Brits will know exactly what I mean. Yeah, so we're just moving on to the parents' bathroom. I'm using the same sink and toilet in every single room because, not every room, but every bathroom. I'm trying to use different items to change up my builds a bit because I'm so stuck to my ways. So yeah, we're moving on to the office space. I wanted to make sure they had some place for like the computer and another easel I add in a moment. So they had some activities for the family to partake in. I added in these chairs from the high school years pack, I think, and these computers, I'm not sure where they're from. Oh, and I love this lava lamp from Strangerville. It makes everything glow. It's just really cool. So now moving on to the exterior. Now we're doing the back garden. I really like how this pool kind of looks a bit like an infinity pool, because it really doesn't, but to me it does. Because it kind of like slopes down. I just really like that. Usually they're all very flat, but because we're working on a slope here, guys, I really like how it looks. So I'm just adding in some palm trees from Island Living, that's the word. I was going to say from Sulani, but that's not where they're from, not what pack they're from. So yeah, it was on a bit of a slope here still, so I had to try and like level out the floor so they weren't like hovering. And I added in this barbecue from the, what's it called? The Oasis one, the kit. I do not know what it's called. Shameful. Anyway, you guys know what I mean. The free kit that we got, I do believe. Yeah. So I'm just adding in some greenery around the pool to make it look a bit more lived in and natural. I really like how the outside turned out. I didn't want to make it like too cluttered, and it's kind of difficult to place stuff on it because it is on a slope, so I like how it turned out in the end. I didn't realise that it was clipping into the pool until afterwards, and I had to downsize everything, but hey ho. So yeah, just finishing off with some shrubbery and some grasses, and I added in some cacti later on to make it a bit more Oasis-esque. So we are moving on to the screenshots, guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know about the start of the video, what I was talking about, and your thoughts on it. So I shall see you guys next time, probably with a family home, let's be real. I've gone outside of my comfort zone a bit too much. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I shall see you next time. Thanks guys, bye. No cares. You wanna come with me and you go to our favorite tree. Are you ready now? We jump on a plane now, we're taking away, yeah, we're taking away. Don't hesitate now, we're taking away, yeah, we're taking away. We'll never come down, we're going away, yeah, we're going away, you and me. Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. With you, Hawaii. We won't ever come down, we won't ever come down low. Running from a ghost town where we never feel high, just low. We won't ever come down, we won't ever come down low. Feeling the sun on my face in Hawaii.